There is a big difference between a political ally with a nation or tribe and a personal friend or an individual, and you know it. Also, you cannot say, quote, I think it means friends, unquote, because it just doesn't. If you have a dictionary, you can say that Alya, and Khalil have very different meanings. Also, quote, I think, unquote, is not an argument. You could say you think foot means hand, but it's not the case. Also, as I said, Quran 3:28 is easily fulfilled without a single lie of pretending you never addressed that. Where do you see, quote, political ally, unquote, even if it does say political ally? I mean, let me put this way to you. Even if it does say political ally, doesn't that mean Western leaders shouldn't bother talking with Mohammedan leaders? That Mohammedan leaders won't really mean they are being friendly with them? Why does it mean that? All the verse says is don't form alliance except in absolute necessity. That doesn't imply insincerity at all, and even less so, the intention to break it. Where does it say, quote, only in absolute necessity in Quran 3:28? Where does it say absolute necessity 3:28? I tell you, 3:28 says, don't take them as friends and protectors only if you, quote, guard yourself against them. Because if you take them as friends and protectors, sounds like all that turns on you. Well, sounds like all it turns on you. Unless you don't really mean to take them as friends and protectors. In other words, lie. So now you are ignoring the actual meanings of words and saying that a personal body and a tribe of nation, that a treaty to work together has been signed with are the same things. That doesn't make any sense. That's like saying a co-worker and a best friend. It's the same thing. It's not, is it? And you know that if you bothered to research, like I said, friends, that's Khalil, or bodyguard, or something like that. That's Aliyah. Not the same thing, is it? I'll repeat what I said above. So you are saying then it's pointless for non-Mohammedan nations to be friends and allies with Mohammedan nations because the Mohammedan nations will be cut off from Allah if they are thus. The Mohammedan leaders might stab the non-Mohammedan nations in the back, true? And since rockets and missiles are fired willy-nilly into Israeli neighborhoods from territory that was traded for peace, hey, you know something? I guess you're right, huh? You're right, huh? Why do you insist on turning Quran commands to only do something in necessity into a command to pretend to be allies? Nowhere does that verse say that. I'll post the verse and we'll check it out together. Right here, okay? Right in front of the world. The verses of Surah 9 were clear. You were the one who insisted on ignoring any facts that didn't support you. Anyone with reason could see that you were clearly in the wrong there. Anyone with any intellect can see that the Surah makes it clear that the fault lies with the pagans. You even tried to keep me from using verses 7 through 14 of the same chapter. I mean, come on. The reason why I ignore 7 through 14 is because they are dealing with a situation that has come after the Muslim is allowed to break peace treaties as described in Quran 9, 1 through 5. Where do you get this from? Where is your proof? You simply cannot chop a chapter up and to suit your needs. That's what he's doing. You cannot chop a chapter up to suit your needs. It's dishonest. 7 through 14 goes with 1 through 5 plain and simple. No two ways about it. Also, in 1 through 5, you continually ignore verse 4. Where was was I chopping up a chapter to suit my needs? I know Quran 9, 7 through 14 goes with Quran 1 through 5, but you want to rearrange it to sound like 7, 1 through 14 comes before Quran 9, 1 through 5, to make it sound like Muslims can't break peace treaties first, when it's clear that they can. I mean, what does, quote, freedom to dissolve treaties mean to you? Can you taqqiya yourself, lie for Allah, out of this one? You admit that you were ignoring 7 through 15. Now you say, you know it goes with it. Before you were saying it wasn't even related to 1 through 5, but was about something totally different. You are trapping yourself in your blatant lies now. And you keep ignoring verse 4, which totally refutes you. Where did I say 1 through 5 wasn't related to 7 through 15? Can you point us to it in this thread, please? I said you seem to want Quran 7 through 15 before Quran 9, 1 through 5. So it appears that pagans broke peace treaties first. It's actually vows after being conquered after the pagans are conquered in Quran 9, 1 through 6. But you won't acknowledge that, I see. That way, when it says Muslims are free from treaty obligations, it doesn't look so evil, I see. What about verse 4 that says, anyone who hasn't violated the treaty is exempted from dissolving in 4 months, of course. You won't acknowledge that.